Who the hell votes for the Ballon d'Or? Because sometimes it feels like they've got it completely wrong. How do you explain players having legendary seasons and still missing out on the prize? This isn't just about stats or shiny trophies. It's about who left their mark on football. So let's break down the biggest Ballon d'Or robberies that still make us wonder, what were they thinking?
In 2013, Cristiano Ronaldo won the Ballon d'Or. But there was one guy who felt completely overlooked, Frank Ribery. Ribery led Bayern Munich to a historic treble, winning the Bundesliga, DFB Pokal, and Champions League.
Ribery didn't just win trophies, he dominated Europe with Bayern. Yet Ronaldo won because of his insane goal tally with 0 titles. Enough to overlook a player who conquered everything in his path, maybe? In 2018, Luka Modric did what many thought was impossible. He broke the Messi-Ronaldo Ballon d'Or duopoly. And sure, Modric had a great year, leading Croatia to the World Cup final and helping Real Madrid win the Champions League. But Cristiano Ronaldo scored 15 goals in the Champions League that year, practically dragging Real Madrid to the trophy himself. Oh, and let's not forget his insane bicycle kick against Juventus. Modric was brilliant, no doubt, but Ronaldo had the stats, the moments, and the trophies too. World Cup year factor. Understandable.
1996, Matthias Sammer, the defensive general for Germany, won the Ballon d'Or after leading his country to the European Championship title. Sure, he was solid, and yes, Germany won Euro 96. But wait a second, Ronaldo Nazario was absolutely demolishing defenses. He scored 47 goals in 49 games for Barcelona, and at just 20 years old, he was already the future of football. Incomprehensible.
Ronaldo's blistering pace, unreal dribbling, and mind-bending goals made him a phenomenon. Meanwhile, Sammer's win felt more like a team player award.
In 2004, Andriy Shevchenko won the Ballon d'Or. He was a goal machine for AC Milan, helping them lift the Serie A title. But did he really outshine Deco and Thierry Henry? Deco had just won the Champions League with Porto and was named UEFA Club Footballer of the Year.
Henry? Well, he led Arsenal to an unbeaten Premier League season, scoring 30 goals.
Sure, Shevchenko's 24 goals in Serie A were impressive, but when you consider what Deco and Henry achieved, it feels like the voters had Milan-tinted glasses on. 2003, the engine behind Juventus, won the Ballon d'Or after leading his team to the Serie A title and the Champions League final. But here's the thing, Thierry Henry was unstoppable that year. He scored 32 goals and racked up 28 assists, a jaw-dropping 1.1 goal contributions per game. He was breaking records left, right and center and carried Arsenal, but only to win 1 cup. Pavel had 14 goals and 17 assists, great numbers, but nowhere near Henry's stats. Juventus' team's success in Serie A and the Champions League apparently meant more to voters than Henry's mind-blowing individual brilliance. Fabio Cannavaro in 2006. He captained Italy to World Cup glory, and don't get me wrong, he was brilliant. But Thierry Henry? He was on fire. He led Arsenal to the Champions League final, scored 33 goals, and was doing things that made defenders look like amateurs. Cannavaro's World Cup performance was legendary, but Ballon d'Or is supposed to be about individual brilliance across the whole year. Henry had more goals, more assists, and more jaw-dropping moments.
In 2010, Lionel Messi won the Ballon d'Or, and sure, it's Messi, so we're all used to it by now.
But let's pause for a second. Wesley Sneijder and Diego Milito had just led Inter Milan to a historic treble, Serie A, Coppa Italia, and the Champions League. And let's not forget Xavi and Iniesta, who were the heartbeat of Spain's World Cup winning team. Iniesta even scored the World Cup winning goal.
Sneijder was the engine behind Inter's success, and Milito scored the goals that sealed the trophies. Yet somehow, Messi still took home the prize. Messi's Barcelona performances were magical, but Argentina got knocked out in the World Cup quarterfinals and Barcelona ejected by Inter Milan in the Champions League. Wesley was even the best scorer of the World Cup. How did he win over 4 players who achieved more in both club and international football? And that's the list. The Ballon d'Or. It's not always about having the best season or being the best player in the world. Sometimes it's about being in the right place at the right time. What do you think? Did these players deserve to win, or were there others who got robbed? Let me know in the comments, and let's get some justice for Milito.